hear the right thing is gonna make you move. You know what I mean? I don't care if you don't move to this extent. You might bop your head, but it's a universal language. So, and dancing was always a universal language. Like, I feel like there was people who felt like I didn't even get to talk to them, but they like, yo, Peanut was good, bro. We just be riding around. Yo, Peanut was good. Yo, One Love was good. We know we don't know these guys, but we know them. Meaning, like, they from that world and they showing love, support. I feel like I never had fans. I always had supporters, and that's why I feel like people went wrong with that. Like, we was given a free service, but at the same time, people paid and they put on their clothes, they got dressed, they doing their shit to come see you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, we didn't have fans, we had supporters, and we always showed that. We never said that, but we always showed that. And I think that's why people cling. Like, when you hear certain groups or you hear certain things, people like, nah, we talking about, you cannot leave out One Love. It is impossible. It's a piece of the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I respect you even reaching out to me, or just period. Like, I was getting mad hit-ups for mad things. Like, I don't be on the media too much, so people hit me like, yo, bro, you see this, you see that? I'm like, oh, that's what's up. I'm showing my kids, like, yo, y'all see this? They laughing, but they like, yo, you wasn't lying. Like, you know what I mean? They like, wow, like, you know, my son, he get busy now. Ain't no dance he can't do. So, like, I just be doing certain stuff. He'll just laugh like, yo, Dad, get out of here. But when he seen that, he was like, he looked at the phone, he looked at me, he looked at the phone, he looked at me, he was like, he said, you wasn't lying, man. Yeah, son, like, you know what I mean? And I take pride in that. I have no problem, like, being that I never really danced since, like, I would say probably last time I really danced about like 16, 17, you know what I mean? I don't even want to push the 18 because I can't really say that, but I would say that I would never, it's a part of the life, I would never take it away. It was one of the best times of my life, you know what I'm saying? Because we talking about life is about expression as well. Yeah. And I was able to, like, express myself without saying anything to anybody. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Everything in the world, like, that was like, at that time, like, now I can socially speak to anybody, you know what I mean? Like, but now it was just like, at that time, it was like, all right, what's the best way to let people know that, you know, Calm Cool Collective get busy?
My son Drake said, I used to be an anti-social, now I'm making friends.
Yeah, yo. So, dancing, I would say, like, right now, I'm not a dancer. Like, I wouldn't say that to someone who's putting their heart, soul, and, you know what I mean, sweat into dancing right now to tell them about my fucking glory story. You know what I mean? But, however the case is, if anybody ever, like, say, yo, what was it like? What is it? I don't mind letting them know, because some dancing be a time and era too. It don't just be, you know, you see, dances is different now. So I'm even looking at my kids like, what is that? Nah, like, but certain stuff I see them doing, I'm like, hey, that's smooth. If I'd have did that, if I'd have had that in the 90s, boy, like, you know what I mean? So that's what it is too, it's a time and era. And no one can never take that time and era from you. No one can ever take that time and era from the dancers there. And no one could definitely take it from One Love. You got what I'm saying? Like,
did you transition into music as well, like Boof?
Yeah, Boof was doing Boof was doing DJing. You know, I used to rap a lot. We love to talk shit. That's what we do. Like, we talk shit. We don't really talk shit about people and humiliate people, nothing like that. But we slick mouth. So, like, rapping is something we was doing actually before we was dancing. I used to go to my homeboy crib, and he had like a little recorder, and we used to make tracks. So I feel like, if anything, I transitioned from music to dancing, because it was like we was doing music first. We had a little recorder, like the lowest of the lowest, but it was, the thing is, we always made what we had work.
Okay, that's dope.
So I don't care if we was dancing, I don't care if we was doing music, whatever we was doing, we did it. So I would say, like, we was doing music. I was doing music first, then I got into the dancing. But Boof really took off with the music. Like, you know, everybody get older, everybody get into life. So I did it more so for fun, therapeutic. I had bars too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody tell you, know me, like, I'm not known for rapping. However, though, if someone tell you, like, yo, you hear that boy, boy nice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't feel like, I feel like a lot of my rapping and my dance, it go hand in hand once it's your personality. Yeah. Your talent is your personality. So I was able to rap and say certain shit that people like, because I feel like I knew how to move. I knew what people like. It's about knowing what people like. That's it, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta know what people like, mixed with who you are. So, Boof definitely, like, with the music, I'm gonna tell you a little story about Boof. and I feel like it should be told because there's times he don't even remember. We used to be in my crib. My crib was the hangout. We used to call it the lie lounge. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we used to hang out. Like at a young age, we had access to, like, you know what I mean, hang out and be together. So Boof came in. I don't know who bought the turntable. I would be lying. One of my homeboys, though, definitely somebody from One Love, or definitely an originator. We had one turntable. So they brought it to my house because that was the, you know, space where we could do it. And Boof took the turntable. Boof lived right across the street from me, so he took the turntable across the street for one night. Like one night. He came back. He said, "Don't call me," like, you know what I mean, his name no more. "Call me DJ Boof." We all started laughing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how old are we? I don't know how old we was at the time. We probably was like 15, 16, you know what I mean? Like, Boof probably was like a little, probably like 17 at the time. He like, "Yo, don't call me that no more. Call me DJ Boof." So we like, wait, Boof like in phone booth? Like, you know, like what? He like, "Boof. Bruising ovaries on females." This is you know, bruising ovaries on females. But this is what we was talking about back then. Jokester. Boof was always like, he always had good soul, good personality. You know how to shift energy. You know what I'm saying?
From that.
You know how to shift energy.
You can feel that in him. When you meet Boof and get to him, you feel it.
So, and my house is where he said, "Yo, don't call me that no more. Call me." And as his men, and we'll tell you, we as men, we laughed at him. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just like, "Yo, what are you talking about? Like, you had the turntable for one fucking night." You know what I mean? So, but I would literally say that, like, after that, he knew what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knew what he wanted to do. He bought a set. He started investing in it. He took his passion serious. It was times, you know, like you said, we got older. Everybody getting to what they get to. Everybody doing their thing. And I'm hearing people like, "Yo, what up, boy? Yo, your boy DJ at my baby shower." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's your man, right? Because, you know, people I went to school with. The thing is, what we tried to do is, what we made sure we did was we all applied to different high schools so we could lock down. That's another thing that people don't understand in our unity. And that's why we always, if you ever notice, no matter what people probably said or what people heard, whatever fables, the unity in us is different, and it always been. It's been from kids. You know what I mean? So now when they don't see us together, they're like, "Oh, yo, you don't rock with it?" Because it's natural. They like, "Yo, we see y'all together, but we all grown now. Everybody got families, everybody got kids, everybody got, you know, everybody properties, all types of all different stuff going on." So it's just like, but however though, our unity, or like, it always been first. We went to different high schools because it made no sense if you couldn't go to, like, if we all went to the same high school, we only locking down one building. We only putting our presence in one building. So the funny thing is, I went to Mega Evers, middle college. Shout out to Mega Evers. That's home. But I had a whole gang of people that I chilled with before we was in, like, before I went to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a crew, so I was able to just let my school know, like, "Hey, this is me and my crew." But it was just me there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had Boof, Bonus, OB, and the High. They had name the High. You had Boz and Benny in Prospect Heights. They name in Prospect Heights. You had Jay High and Grady. We had everybody everywhere. We have our boy Oron. Shout out to Blue. We had him at well, he was in like Fort Hamilton or something like that. You know what I mean? In school, a lot of people from the hood didn't want to go to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so this is what we decided that we wanted to do first. It was like, yo, it don't make no sense going to, but we moved like that from we was kids. So when you go to high school, you what, 14, 15? We're planned moves on how we're gonna make sure our name is solidified at 14. We didn't even have no businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, all we had was the dollars to our name, and I don't even know if any of us had bank accounts, to be real. But we had structure, and that's what kept us in any situation we was doing alive. See, like, even now, people like, yo, boy was, people like, yo, boy was good. Yo, I see Boof doing that. I'm like, yeah, but this is what, especially if you from back then and you know us, like, shout out to everybody who know us, rocked with us, always showed love to us. You knew that like One Love was gonna be in place somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you knew. So like when people be shocked about when Boof is running around with this person, that person, like, and they, you know, they want me to be, I'm excited for my boy. That's what people are, I'm excited for my boy. I am not shocked. It's the difference between excited and shocked. You know, I'm excited for him because I'm happy for him. You know, he deserves exactly everything he's getting to him. Like I said, I remember when he came to my house. Like, I remember all that. These are the stories who make you who you are. And he deserved everything. But I'm not shocked. This is not a surprise why he's at where he's at. Like, no one should be surprised. No one should see DJ Boof and say, no. They should be like, wow. Like, that's what's up. Like, you know what I mean? Somebody stick to something, they stay on it, that's what you do. And he said, I want to be a DJ. And a lot of people in our time and era, they didn't want to be a DJ. They wanted to hire DJs, you know. But who really wanted to be a DJ? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so... You know, you see, when he said that to us, we like, DJ, nah, I ain't playing no records, bro. Like, you know, like, that's just how I felt, you know what I mean? But he knew, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with DJing or all of it, but that's like love. Like, I dance. Some people like, nah, I ain't moving like that, bro. Like, that's not my forte. I don't do that. But he said, I'm gonna be a DJ, and that's exactly why he's DJ Boof right now.
Would y'all ever get together to do like a One Love reunion? Like a party of some sort?
Yeah, anything that be One Love, like, and unified would be like an event, party or something like that. Like, ain't nobody dancing.
Right.
Respect, you know, shout out to the dancers, like I said. And I ain't even gonna hold you. If anybody wanna come there and freely bust it, you know what I mean? Anybody who's still, that's love. Like, yeah, we're definitely, but yeah, that's not something that I say can't happen or won't happen, because everybody is reachable.